Control what you say. Do you know the importance of keeping your mouth shut? Do you realize how many people have ruined their lives, futures, opportunities, or dreams simply by not knowing when to stay silent? Some people get too excited when they're happy, revealing all their plans and sharing every detail of their lives, only to be left wondering why things fall apart. On the other hand, some lose their temper in moments of anger and frustration, saying things they shouldn't. The key to changing this is learning to keep your mouth shut. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, said we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. We should listen twice as much as we speak. In today's video, we will explore practices that will help you grow in silence. Before we continue, I need to say that this video reached you because someone before you subscribed to our channel, liked and left a comment. So do the same and don't break the chain. Learn to keep your mouth shut. From the moment we are born, we are encouraged to express ourselves, and our first words are celebrated by our parents or guardians. However, few times in life do we learn that silence is also a powerful form of communication. Staying silent can reveal much about you, your intentions, and your personality, demonstrating respect for people and the environment. This can attract more attention than speaking incessantly or trying to convince someone who doesn't want to listen. When you talk too much, especially without purpose or clarity, you diminish your power. Instead of conveying authority, of being someone who masters the subject, you have the opposite effect, leading others to respect you less and devalue you. When you replace the urge to talk with the desire to listen, you unlock the key to personal growth. In our social relationships, we can apply the Stoic virtues of temperance and wisdom to improve and minimize many of our relationship problems. Consider the case of Carlos and Alex, both salesmen with different approaches. Carlos talks endlessly, while Alex prefers to listen more. When a customer enters the store, Carlos quickly attends to them, offering discounts the customer didn't even ask for. This leads Carlos to earn less commission. Often the customer wasn't looking for a discount and was ready to buy, but Carlos talks so much that he ends up making the customer back out of the purchase. Alex, on the other hand, knows how to sell more and earn more. He also quickly attends to customers, but does it differently. He listens more and speaks at the right time. Alex asks intelligent questions to find out what the customer really needs. Thus, he can sell what the customer wants and close many deals. As a salesperson, the secret is to talk less and listen more to what the customer wants. Listening more than talking not only benefits sales, but can also be applied to other aspects of our lives. A simple exercise for you to reflect on today. Remember 3 things you lost in life because you didn't keep your mouth shut, because you could have stayed quiet but couldn't hold back. Just as a person develops the habit of talking too much and becoming a compulsive talker, they can develop the habit of learning to listen. How? By talking less. Stoicism teaches us self-development and mental training so that we can listen twice as much as we talk. For this to happen, you need to be aware that the more you talk, the weaker you become, and the more you listen, the stronger you become. For example, if Carlos used temperance, he wouldn't offer discounts right away. He would learn to wait a bit, see what the customer really wants before speaking. Temperance is like having a remote control for our reactions. It tells us not to overdo things, not to talk too much, nor act impulsively. And wisdom is like having a map that shows us the best path to follow. It helps us understand when and how to act or speak. Alex is already in this groove. He listens to the customer, asks intelligent questions, and only then offers what the customer needs. He uses wisdom to understand the right time to speak. A practical exercise we can do to help us talk less, have temperance and wisdom is anchoring. Anchoring is a powerful technique to create and strengthen mental associations between external stimuli and internal responses. If a person is afraid of cockroaches, for example, just hearing the word cockroach can terrify and distress them. This is because they have created a feeling of horror through the word. The same happens with positive things. Think of chocolate, for example. If you like it, your mouth might have watered now. This can help us create mental associations that encourage silence. Start by choosing an anchor, whether a physical object like a wrist elastic or a message on your phone's background that says, "Speak less." Every time you pick up your phone or look at this elastic, you establish a connection between the anchor and a feeling of silence. This way, you teach your brain to associate this stimulus with a state of calm and silence. Do this several times to get the hang of it. Then, when you're in a conversation and feel the urge to talk too much, use your reminder. This will help you pause, breathe, and choose to listen instead of talking. Remembering that silence is a powerful form of communication can transform how you interact with others. Besides improving your listening, you may discover that by speaking less, your words carry more weight and impact when you choose to use them. You will be surprised that the more you listen, the more you can learn and genuinely connect with others. Always remember this: silence is your first language. Learn to master it. Don't reveal your plans. Sit here. Let me tell you about my project. Friend, I'm almost decided to start this and that. It's not 100% confirmed yet, but I'll share it with you. Sharing your dreams and projects before making them a reality may seem like a way to seek support and motivation, but it ends up backfiring. Something psychologists have discovered over time is that people who like to talk a lot about their plans before acting are the ones who achieve the least of what they had planned. People who announce their plans to start a business, change habits, write a book, or get a new job end up staying stuck in life for a long time without evolving or achieving anything they had mentioned. This is because when we tell our goals, our brain releases a hormone of satisfaction, and we feel as good as if we had actually achieved them. This can diminish your motivation to truly pursue and make it happen. If you want to reach your goals, keep that information to yourself and focus on taking the first step to make them real. Additionally, Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Roman emperors and Stoic philosopher, warned us that when we trust someone without first knowing if that person is trustworthy, the mistake of naivety is ours. Sometimes, when we share our plans, even unconsciously, people can sabotage us. They may criticize or discourage your ideas, underestimate your ability, or even cruelly point out all your flaws. This often leads us to doubt ourselves, and easily we exchange our plans and projects for others' negative opinions. Understand that there's no way to grow anywhere in the world without being hated by those who are standing still. When you remain silent, people are left in the dark about your next steps, and no one sabotages what they don't know exists. Seneca, statesman and Stoic philosopher, wrote in his letters on friendship about the importance of carefully choosing whom to trust with your dreams. A true friend, according to him, is someone who sincerely cheers for your success and with whom you can share your plans without fear. However, not everyone, sometimes even those closest to us, are like that. Therefore, it's important not to fall into the error of naivety and learn to assess the character of those who are worthy of trust. It's wonderful to share when something good happens to us or when we achieve a dream, but it's necessary to understand to whom and when you can do that. Your victories will speak for themselves when they are achieved, and then everyone will know. So, choose to share your dreams only with those who truly support and encourage you to go further. Keep your opinion to yourself. Stoicism offers a valuable perspective, teaching us to expand our vision beyond our own viewpoints and consider life in different ways. One of the most liberating lessons of Stoicism is the ability to choose not to express our opinion, to shield ourselves from the dictatorship of response. We are often confronted with giving our opinion on topics circulating on the internet, with questions like, "Who do you think will win Big Brother this year? What do you think of the artist's body that paraded at Carnival? What do you think about the most important topic of the week?" Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations that every minute we spend minding other people's lives is 1 minute less we dedicate to our own life and moral development. By choosing not to give unsolicited opinions, we focus on our own lives, and we can use the extra time and energy to help others more constructively. Setting clear boundaries in our relationships is also crucial. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, reminds us that while we cannot control others' behavior, we can choose how to respond. If someone is meddling too much in your life, talk to that person and set respectful boundaries. This not only protects your personal space, but also teaches others to respect your boundaries. Epictetus compared this situation to being in a house with smoke. If it's a moderate amount, you stay. If it's too much, you leave. Set clear boundaries and invest in your own development. Silence carries deep wisdom, and at certain moments, it is the best response. Often, we feel the need to explain or justify our actions to seek acceptance, please, or create bonds, but this can cause us problems. For example, Vanessa, after overcoming financial difficulties, shared her newfound stability with her co-workers. She thought this would make her more respected, but she ended up facing retaliation and losing job opportunities. Epictetus teaches us that we don't need to talk about everything we do. Living simply and truthfully, without needing others' approval, strengthens our character and allows us to live with more freedom and authenticity. Maintaining a balance is key to living well. Talking too little can close doors, while talking too much can be exhausting and problematic. Knowing when to speak and when to stay silent is a valuable skill. There is a famous story about Plato that illustrates the importance of controlling our emotions. Once, one of his servants broke a precious vase. Plato, hearing the noise, went to the scene and, instead of reacting with anger, asked the servant to resolve the situation. Even great philosophers understand the importance of controlling emotions to make correct decisions. If you don't control your silence, you will be a slave to your words. Staying silent allows you to absorb information, reflect, and organize your thoughts before responding. Silence is a powerful tool that gives space to think clearly, without the distractions of internal noise. Practicing silence in moments of strong emotion helps to assess the situation calmly and respond more thoughtfully and effectively. Emotions can be compared to a drug, affecting our ability to think clearly. When we practice silence, we better understand our thoughts and emotions, leading to greater personal and spiritual growth. Growing in silence with Stoicism is a journey of self-improvement that values keeping quiet, listening more, and reflecting before acting. This practice, though challenging, brings enormous benefits to our lives. I have lost many things in life by not knowing when to keep my mouth shut. I hope this video and Stoic knowledge bring this practice into your life. If you made it this far, comment. Gratitude. Now, to discover how to overcome 4 difficult situations in life, watch the video to your left. Thank you for watching.